In today's video, we're going to take a look at this cross-platform cache, and over the next 5 minutes or so we're going to use all these things: Maps, Street View, AppScript, Docs, Sheets and Slides. Hopefully you'll have seen the previous video which looked at maps and Excel and various other things, bringing them together. We're going to extend that a little bit more and use Street View as well as the things that we did before. So I'm starting off with this fairly blank Google Sheet. It's got a couple of addresses on there, and the first thing we're going to do is to write that off to the cache store. I'm not going to get into too much code today, but I will be in a future video. So call out from here, create and store, and that runs in piece of AppScript which looks at the current spreadsheet, converts it into JSON data and writes it up to the cache store. So now we'll head over to Maps, and you can see what it's done here is to pick up those addresses that were in the spreadsheet and via the store, and has geocoded them and plotted them on the map. So if I bring up one of those, let's bring this one up, I can use this icon to bring up the Street View, and you can see that's the place that we were talking about there. This little marker is the geocoded address that it found. So let's say that I want to improve the view. I'll move a little bit closer perhaps, and a slightly different angle, let's say. So that's the view that I like, so I'm going to capture that, and while we're at it, we'll go and do the other ones as well. Let's go to Copenhagen. There's the view there. Let's say I'm happy with that one. Snip that one. And Dublin. Okay, that's McDonald's under repair there by the looks. Picture of that. Go to Paris, and there's the McDonald's there. Let's go a little bit closer. Snap that. Italy. Okay, closer again. A bit too far. There we go. And finally Madrid. Get rid of these vans and go a bit closer. And there we have it. Don't want a tree to be there particularly. Yeah, that'll do. Snap that. Okay, so I've done all the work that I wanted to do with arranging the Street View. So I'm going to update the store now to record those changes. And now when I go back to my spreadsheet, all I need to do to pull that in is to pull from store. And what happens now is that all that work that we did, including the geocoding and so on, plus this link. Now this link defines the view that we selected when we were in the app, and it's actually a link to the Google static Street View API. So we can click on that and we can just get the view directly. So let's just do that as an example. So there's one of the views that we selected. Let's try another. Okay, so you can see that it's remembered the orientation and the zoom and so on that we selected. So that's pretty cool. We've been able to delegate the work of enriching this data to another app. And of course I can further enrich it in here. I haven't put in any info. I could have done that in Maps, but let's just put anything here. So they've never visited this one. And just for quickness, I'll just copy that down to them all. Now I can update that back in the store again, and the changes that I've just made will be available for anyone who is using the store. So what I have here is a Google Doc, and what I want to do is to pull in all those places I've just geocoded and got some pictures of to this document. So I can pull from store, and here they all are. So very nice. I've now got those pictures that I set up, along with the comments that I made and the address that's been geocoded. Because the store is completely independent in terms of the applications it's talking to, I can use this in anything. So I've got another app over here, and his job is to go to the store and get some data and to produce some slides from it. So we've got a template slide deck, which is here, and all it has is got a title slide and a template slide. So these placeholders here correspond to properties in the data that's been written to the store. In fact, they correspond to column headings in the original spreadsheet that we started all this from. And what we're going to do is to create multiple slides, one for each location in the store. So we can create the deck, and when it's done you get a little link here. We can go to it, and it's brought up the duplicate deck it's made, but now you can see that every one of the slides has been filled in with the same information that we had in the doc and that we created in the map in the first place. Just have a quick look at that in presentation mode. So there you go. If you want to know how to use the store, you can visit the site. I'll give you the links later on. I'll give the links later on in the YouTube comments. You can go here and take the tutorial, read up about how it works and sign up, and of course it's free. So you'll see where to get the code for this and to read the documentation and the links that I'll put in the video comments. And if you want to learn more about stuff like this, and in fact how to do stuff like this, I've got a few videos and books out that might help you.